Okay guys, so this is the continuation from yesterday. Yesterday what I did was I showed you the song End of Time by George Bailey, which I'm working on it and I'm learning it and I'm studying it, right? And I'm making a cover version of it. And that's because the author of the song is my friend who I haven't hung out with in a long time. And I want him to either ask to come hang out here or I want to be invited up there to hang out with him, but I haven't seen the guy in a long time. So I'm pretty much just doing a series of YouTube videos to get my friend that I don't see very much to hang out with me. Is that sad or is that cool? I don't know. But whatever you think, click like and I'll know which one you mean. Anyhow. Okay, so here's what I did. I went on my computer and I've got this device right here called the Scarlett 18i20. And honestly, in like 90% of the features are kind of unnecessary and I don't use them. But it's got one feature that I thought I didn't need and that I use all the time, which is called loopback. And what the loopback is for is like, okay, I can like take the loopback track, let's make a duplicate of it. And then whatever sound comes on the front of my computer, I can just record into there. So we'll get some of my music. All right, come check out this profile too, right? Because this one is me. Click play on here. And then in this app, you can see that it's recording the audio. Yeah, so what I did was I took my friend's song on the George Bailey profile and I just recorded it off of Spotify into here, right? And the video, if he might actually legit have the video taken down or have some feature turned on that automatically takes it down. I don't know what buttons everybody else is clicking when we upload to DistroKid. Pretty much know we're all uploading to DistroKid, right? But I don't know what like options everybody else picks, right? But anyway, so I recorded the song and then I just go through it. Let's hear the original real quick. And then on mine, I just create a track with the appropriate instrument and I just write down whatever I hear, you know? So, I mean, it's really simple. Actually, hold on, there's a story to remember this good, okay? Which is, actually just, do you know Todd McFarlane? Do you know who that is?
I don't think I know Todd McFarlane.
Okay, Todd McFarlane is a comic book artist, and he got famous originally for drawing pictures of Spider-Man. He just drew Spider-Man better than anybody else at Marvel by, frankly, a pretty big margin. I mean, he was ridiculously good at drawing Spider-Man, okay? And Marvel people kept complaining like, blah, 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 this is so bad. Okay, he leaves Marvel, invents his own character called Spawn, who gets pretty big and like, kind of low-key. I mean, I know he invented it before Spider-Man, but I mean, it's a lot like Spider-Man. Maybe it's just because we all saw the guy's Spider-Man first that we think they look the same, right? Who knows? And then Todd McFarlane paid, like, I don't know if anybody remembers, like, the home run, like, blah, blah, blah stuff from 1999 where they were all trying to break the home run record. But Todd McFarlane was, like, making these hyper-realistic, like, terrifying horror action figures. And then he goes and spends some huge number of money, like $2 million, to buy a baseball that was the baseball used when somebody broke a home run record in 1999. I want to say the guy's name was like Mark McGuire. It might be Mark McGuire. I don't know. Like ChatGPT and put it in the comments. All right, guys. But so he bought this baseball so he would be able to talk to the leaders of the team, and then they commissioned him to make all their action figures, right? And that's kind of his claim to fame. I was watching a tutorial with him where he talks about like when all the team owners were first seeing him do like sculpture and they're like, oh my God, the sculpture is so realistic. How do you get it so realistic? Like when we went to like Mattel or Hasbro or whatever, like the quality was so bad and like, how are you doing it good? And at this point in the story, Todd McFarlane honestly kind of like changes his whole tone of voice and the way that he's talking, so he sounds like such a jerk. And like maybe he's a nice guy in real life, but he seems like a really hard guy if he's your boss, you know? But I'm going to try to kind of copy his tone of voice, and if anybody has this video, link this in the description too, because I couldn't find it. But he's like, okay, so we have this technology called a photo reference. And here's what you do, is you look at the photo reference, and then you look at your clay, and then if it looks the same, then you're done. And if it doesn't look the same, then you take your little finger and you press on your little clay until it looks the same as the picture. You got that? And that's like his whole vibe in the clip, or at least that's how I remember it, right? I actually would love to meet the guy. So if you're actually out there watching this, Todd, then, you know, I think it was a tone of voice issue, not a you're a bad guy. I'm actually a fan. Anyway, okay, so that's his genius though, right? That's all I'm doing. I listen to the song, right? And then whatever I hear, I do it. And I have a process though, okay? So here's the process. I'm listening over the same spot over and over again. I pick the next note that I need to write down and I hum the note, right? Then I click stop, and on the little like built-in keyboard thing, I just click while still humming the note. I'm still humming the note this whole time, right? I'll hum it and then I'll click the little built-in keyboard until I hear the note that's the same as what I'm humming, right? Then I just remember that note for a second, okay? Next, I hit stop and then I hit play again and I watch the little thing move across the screen. What's it called? The playhead. I watch the playhead move across the screen until the moment where they actually play that note or sing that note. And then I hit stop at that exact moment. Now the playhead is lined up to the exact moment the note goes, and I've previously like just remembered what note is supposed to go there. And so then I just click it into the spot. And is it tedious? Yes. Does it work? Also yes. Are there better ways to do it? They're expensive, and the one that I got came broken out of the box, and so I'm in the process of returning it. It's really upsetting to spend like $2,000 and it doesn't work when you open the box. That's a story for another day. All right, so yeah, so here's what I got so far, and at this point, honestly, stop waiting for me to like work the camera. I need to kind of get in the zone where I just work and let there be a video of me actually working. So. Okay, so that's what I got so far, okay? What I'm going to be doing right now is going into the next song section, and I'm pretty much just working, and camera guy is going to ask me random questions as I work. If there's anything that you don't know, just ask me, because it's that same principle. Like, if you have a question, raise your hand, because somebody else probably has the same question. Does that sound good? Okay, sick, thank you. All right, so... where was I? Okay, so... I think I can copy this section. Okay, so this has to trim. Oh wait, not all of them. Okay, these two notes are actually anacrusis, meaning lead-in notes. So I'm going to cut it right here. And then let's see if I can line this up. Because I think it's the same melody first time. Turn this way down. Right here, I want to cut off these lead notes again. I like those lead notes, but I've just already got them written into the other song section. Okay, so vocal melody. Get in here, get that bigger. I'm going to only hear this one little section. This yellow tool is to hear only one piece of the song. Some nights I Okay, so that's a D. Some nights. C sharp. It comes a little later. Cool. Rest. And some nights I better. Some nights I am 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 better. Not there. Some nights I am better. Not there either. Some nights I am better. I might actually loop. Some nights I am better. Some nights I am better. Some nights I am better. Not there. Oh no, am I going all the way back to my first guess? Oh my god, I might have just wasted the last 2 minutes of my life. I'm turning it into one. Yeah, I'm moving forward. I did too many times trying to get the word better correct. Being by, being by my, being by myself, being myself, being by myself. Okay, and then I think, here I just want to listen real quick because I don't know what the next piece of melody is. Move that up to here. Extend this as just a big long rest. I think I got that one. Does that sound right to you? Cool. Okay. Okay, cool. And that means that I'm up to the hardest line of the song again. Ah, what have I done? Let's get out of here. Let's clean this. Okay, I can go pretty far forward here. going to go that far, 4 measures. Some nights I am no good to no one, and I wonder why you stay. Cool. Sometimes I okay, so what did that start on F sharp? That's going to be too many notes. I know that I'm working ahead now. But I don't know, I just kind of heard the song in my head. Gotta focus now. But when I wake up to you in the morning, I feel at home. But when I wake up to you in the morning, I feel at home. But when I wake up to you in the morning, I feel at home. Kind of skipping a part, I'll come back to it. Okay, so that's great. I gotta get this section here from 51 and 52 real quick. Oh, but I'm gonna have to hear the end of 50. Wake up to you No, that's A up to F sharp. Ah, we don't get to hear the last note. We definitely want to hear the last note. Okay, so me and you and everybody's going to want to be able to hear this before the video ends. So let's just see what I got so far. I'm going to fast forward all these drums, but these drums might actually sound really bad in the chorus. Okay, I am going to need a new drum beat for the chorus, so I need to make that real quick. And right here, I'm actually just going to do the Stevie Wonder beat. So, actually that can be one measure, that doesn't have to be a 2-measure chunk. Okay, so Stevie Wonder beat, here we go. Start with, where's my labels? There we go, there's my labels. All right, start with hi-hats. That seems good. Let's... How many copies of it do I want? I think I actually want a different beat here too. Yeah, I want that. I want that, and I think I want to ride with it. Okay, full section for context. Let's have the lead-in notes, though. You gotta have the lead-in notes. Okay, and then we'll use the Stevie Wonder beat here on the far side of it too. Oh, not there. Your face before you lie. Okay, cool. So I just need all that thing again. Is that right? I was lonely. Yeah, okay, cool. So we can copy this guy and drop the main drum beat right here. Okay, and then we're gonna need, let's start with, ooh, what do I start on? I guess I'll start with this piece. Where's that cut though? That is on beat 4 of the measure preceding the section. So if I go back to the end, okay, so I think it goes right here. Might be wrong. Oh, wrong lane. Let's do it right. Wrong lane, right? Okay. Command V. That's wrong. Where does that go? Over here? Is that beat 4? It's not beat 4. Maybe there was a missing measure somewhere. That's wrong. That sounds terrible. Maybe there's just not as many repeats at the beginning. Alright, so we'll come back to this piece. We're going to put this piece in a different color so that I remember to come back to it later. That's going to be red for needs attention. Whoa, I'm really lost now. I messed it up. Okay, but now I know where it goes. Start a quarter note ahead. Okay, so that's a quarter note ahead. That'll go here. Do I even use this red piece? Yeah, it sounds nice there. Is that what's in the original? I think that's it. I'm not actually sure, but it sounds really good and it's good voice leading, so I'm leaving it. Yeah. Okay, so it's coming together. It's coming together. I'm wanting to wrap up the video because frankly, that scared me a little bit to mess up when I know I'm going to upload it because like I promise I'm going to put the mistake up too. But I just didn't want the mistake to happen is the real truth about it. I think I pretty much already said everything that there is to be said about it for right now. This is something I got to keep working on. But yeah, everybody knows why I'm doing this. Everybody knows how I'm doing this. And now everybody knows that I am doing this. And that's it for the video. Peace.